because I don't know if I love you anymore.
All right, I'm going to be reacting to this movie clip from Ordinary People, which is a film from, I believe it's 1980 with Donald Sutherland, and I felt just inspired to find a clip of his work in honor and in his memory because he recently passed away. Here we go.
And you are unpredictable. But you're so cautious. You're determined, Beth. But you know something? You're not strong. And I don't know if you're really giving. Tell me something. Do you love me? Do you really love me?
I feel the way I've always felt about you.
It would have been all right if there hadn't been any mess. But you can't handle mess. You need everything neat and easy. I don't know. Maybe you can't love anybody. There was so much Buck. When Buck died, it was as if you buried all your love with him, and I don't understand that. I just don't know. Maybe it wasn't even Buck. Maybe it was just you. Maybe finally it was the best of you that you buried. But whatever it was, I don't know who you are. I don't know what we've been playing at. So I was crying. Because I don't know if I love you anymore. And I don't know what I'm going to do without you.
Like, I'm giving some spoilers, but this movie is, over 30, nearly 40 years old. So if it's a spoiler to you, then that is not my fault. This feels like this is a really common struggle when a family loses a child and the parents grieve differently. And that's what happened here. They lost actually not just one child, but two in this movie. One to an accident with their older son, Buck, which is mentioned. And then there was a subsequent suicide with their youngest son, Conrad. And these two characters, Donald Sutherland is playing Calvin, and his wife is Beth, played by Mary Tyler Moore. They've been deeply affected by this tragedy in very different ways. And we can tell from just this scene that his wife, Mary, has been much more emotionally distant and detached. And that creates this tension between them, and how difficult then for his character, Calvin, to feel like there isn't a soft place for healing and to move through and to still be among the living when his wife really can't allow herself to live and be joyful knowing that their son has died. And what a tragedy that no parent wants to go through. The loss of not just one, but two children, even adult children. But humans are able to persevere and to move through that healing. And I hear his character really pleading, but also acknowledging that it might not be possible with her. And that's a deep pain and grief of a different sort. I think that he was able to really convey that in such an honest way. Like, this scene seemed so natural and unforced, and still carries like the deep pain, even in just like glances and in subtleties, which is what real acting is. And he is one of my favorite actors, and I wanted to take just a moment to pause and to thank him for the gift that he gave all of us through this artistic expression and so many other works that he was a part of, and to honor his life. I think it's interesting that this story is about grief, and now, his family is grieving him. And I hope that they can work through that with such honor and grace, and do so with just loving hearts and compassionate hearts. That is my highest hope for them. And thank you again for watching as we mix it up and try some new things. If there are any other popular movie clips or profound movie scenes that really stand out to you, I'm all ears and wanting to react to them. But today, this is really about honoring Donald. So thank you.